In news tonight, public servants today got that extra little thing. We hear from the Bahamas Chamber of Commerce and Employers Confederation at the Long Island Business Outlook, and the Bahamas welcomes a new major airline to the country. These stories and more coming up in tonight's newscast. Servants across the Bahamas have received their long-awaited pay raises today, ending weeks of uncertainty and nationwide frustration. This comes after pressure from unions representing nurses, teachers, and other government employees, many of whom argued the delays were creating financial strain. Economic Affairs Minister Michael Alquitas explained how the government approached the salary adjustments.
You know, people say everything is going up except the pay. And the Prime Minister heard that and realized that we needed to do, first of all, an analysis on where the public sector pay levels were, where they were compared to the private sector, bearing in mind, again, the increased cost of living, and a general salary review was done and an adjustment was made.
Minister Alquitas went on to explain how the salary adjustments were implemented and who received them first.
It was done in two parts, middle managers first and line staff, and so they have been paid today. And this is money that is added to their salary, not just a lump sum. Going forward, that is an amount that is added to the salary. Of course, we'll always like to do more, and as we get in a better position financially, we will do more.
With the delayed pay raises now in employees' accounts, the government says it will continue monitoring public sector salaries to ensure it keeps pace with the rising cost of living. Officials stress this reflects a commitment to fairness while maintaining financial responsibility for the nation. Roll highlighted that recent trade missions to India, Brazil, Santo Domingo, China, and Canada offered chamber members fully funded travel and direct sourcing opportunities. He also stressed that family island businesses receive the same benefits through their local chamber branches, urging Long Islanders to sign up and take advantage of support designed to strengthen micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises. Progress is measured not only in economic terms, but in community well-being, environmental stewardship, and equitable opportunity for all residents. The Long Island's Business Outlook shifted focus to the daily challenges facing residents and the innovative solutions being built from within the community. Long Island entrepreneur Margaret Fox says the idea for the Sheep Runner Ferry was born out of necessity, especially since the island has no local bank.
The idea for the Sheep Runner Ferry was inspired by the needs of both Long Islanders and visitors to the island. At present, there is no bank on Long Island, so any banking must be done off-island. Now with the Sheep Runner, Long Islanders do not have to travel to Nassau, but instead can buy a same-day round-trip ticket and do all of their banking in one day. Construction workers from Long Island are often hired for jobs on Exuma, and the Sheep Runner allows them to spend weekends with their families instead of spending weeks on Exuma.
The service now offers 3 round-trip sailings a week, giving residents same-day access to banking and business in Exuma. It's also become vital for workers and farmers shipping goods between islands. Long Island's entrepreneurs say opportunities are growing, but so are the challenges of doing business in a family island. Local contractor Peter Fox says construction demand is expanding, particularly with more foreign home builders coming to the island.
We currently employ 20 plus Long Islanders, very talented, skilled Long Islanders that have the opportunity to build custom homes mainly for many of the foreigners or Bahamians alike that wish to engage in home building on the island. Just briefly, the process I think is quite daunting for most foreigners. I just got an email this morning with a realtor, Peter, can you help me? If I sell a lot, can I engage your services to build a house? And so that is the niche market that we fill, so to speak, on the island.
Fox warns that not enough young Bahamians are pursuing careers in the trades, creating a growing shortage of skilled workers. He says there's an urgent need to encourage more interest, noting that the trades are dying due to a lack of enthusiasm. Meanwhile, another business owner, Mario Cartwright, says Long Island's progress is being hurt by the absence of a physical bank, noting that communities need full banking services to survive and grow. These entrepreneurs say that with better basic services, Long Island's business sector could expand significantly in the coming years.
Today is truly a great day for the Bahamas and for Port Airlines. It is an absolute privilege to greet our new partners here in Nassau as we celebrate history, the inaugural flight of Port Airlines connecting Nassau and Toronto, the first expansion of the airline beyond North America. And I know you've heard that before, but it's deserving of another round of applause. We are profoundly honored that when the time came to look south, to choose a partner for this expansion, you chose the Bahamas. Today, Nassau becomes Porter's very first landing in the Caribbean.
Edmund Eldeb, Senior Vice President and Chief Commercial Officer of Porter Airlines, also spoke at the ceremony, stating that the Bahamas was chosen as their first Caribbean destination because of its strong market and demand. He shared their focus on elevating travel experiences. Officials say today is only the beginning, with more routes to be expected, with the goal of growing jobs and investment across the country. You're watching JCN News. Stay with us. We'll be back with more after the break.
Thank you for joining us as Porter celebrates the start of our service connecting Nassau and Toronto, the first Caribbean destination for us. It's one thing for us to, as an airline, to select a new place to fly, but we don't make it to a day like today without many people playing a role. We sincerely appreciate the involvement and support we've received from our airport and tourism partners as we celebrate this inaugural flight. For the first time in Porter's history, we're growing our network beyond Canada and the US and bringing Nassau into our network.
And speaking of the economy, the Bahamas is welcoming a major new air connection from Canada, as Porter Airlines launched officially its first Caribbean service to Nassau today. The new nonstop flight from Toronto marks the airline's expansion outside of North America, making it a strong statement in the Bahamas' economy. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Tourism, Aviation and Investment Chester Cooper praised the new partnership and welcomes